Hello fellow Sim fans, how you doing? Welcome back to the Sim Shack. I am Sim UK. Today we're taking a look, rather annoyingly, and I'll explain why in a moment, at School Owner Simulator, the demo version. Now the reason why it's slightly irritating is because these guys have actually sent me the full game, but my assumption is that believable Studios, the developers and publisher of this game, are not exactly masters of Steam game releases, and they haven't had the ability to unlock the full game until release day, whereas other developers can obviously send you a key and you can get access to it early. So I can only look at the demo version for you today, but that's not necessarily a bad thing. You can also go and have a look at the demo yourself. Now, the release date is coming soon. I don't know what the price is going to be, but it's something that, as I'm discovering the more sim games I play, I've wanted to do a lot of jobs. And I've always thought, you know, if I was a millionaire, I would like to open a school and actually teach the kids some useful stuff like money management and investing and things like that. Things that you don't actually get taught at school. So believable Studios, same developers obviously who have done Food Processing Simulator and Ranch and Store Farm Simulator, both of which were okay games but a little copy and pasty. So it'll be interesting to see what they've done with this game, because obviously they can't copy and paste the same process here, so I'm hoping this is a bit more in depth and interesting. First things first, because YouTube is stupid, we need to turn the music off. And if I were to review the music, which I have to do in order to allow it to be on the review at all, I can say is there no option for music? Hang on. It's not BGM, is it? See, BGM, I thought that would be background music. Or perhaps it is background music. Yeah, okay, that makes sense. So yeah, I would say that was a little bit Neighbours-like. You remember the introduction to Neighbours? Some of you are probably too young to even know what that means. But yeah, it sounded very similar to that. Anyway, let's jump in. New game. Have a little look at this. So the game's got, I'm targeting 1 hour, although it's a demo, may end up being shorter than that. 1 hour to see what it's like and see if it's any good. Now, I've seen loads of screenshots like this, and they look okay. They don't look too bad. So if it's anything like that, I think we'll be fine. Let's go School of Sim. That looks good. Press enter to start the day. So it looks like we're starting off with complete the tutorial before hitting enter. So bottom left hand corner we got a little red dot. I'm guessing that is what I need to follow for the tutorial, so let's do that. This game features an autosave system that helps prevent loss of your latest progress. The system automatically saves at the end of each game day. Okay, so we're actually going to build the buildings themselves and sort of everything, really. Okay, right. How do I get out of this? Escape? No. Right. Build a new classroom. Menu building, create 7x12 classrooms. So it's not that big an area, but it looks like we can expand. And that is very similar to what they've done in their other games. So, okay, let's begin. Menu, building, create, menu, building. Tile area, so classroom tile, okay, that makes sense. It's got to be 7x12, so let's go. Bosh. 7x12. Okay. Take the door plates. to review door plate. Strange naming convention. It's throwing me slightly already. I'm going to go with the general door. So I think that's what it wants me to do. Click the door plate to view the remaining requirements. What is a door plate? Click the door plate. What does that mean? I don't understand what they're talking about. I'm just going to do what they've got up here. Put some walls in. Section of wall either side. Oh, no. That's a mistake. Why is that sticking out like that? How do I remove? Oh, it's not going to show me, is it? Oh, I can just move it? Why is it like that? Oh, I see. That's the problem. Right. Gotcha. So we need to have 4 windows. Let's put those in first. That's a slightly archaic and annoying system that they've got there, I've got to admit. Right, so that's the windows done. Try and stick the walls in. Sometimes it auto adjusts to fit the space. See, look, what now I can't put a piece in there. That's a bit of a... That's what I'm saying about archaic. It's kind of the way games used to be many years ago. It's not... If you look at some of the more modern builder games, so to speak, you will see that I need a door over here as well, based on my personal design plan. So is there like corner wall? Okay. Oh, I see. Right. Right. So I've got to get rid of these corner pieces because it has to have a corner wall. You don't see that very often. Yeah, modern games sort of are smart enough to interpret what you're trying to do and put 2 walls together, so to speak. So, now according to this, I haven't put enough wall in, so let's get some more. That done. Now I've got to put some ceiling in. Standard seat. Does that look like ceiling to you? That is a thick ceiling. Ah, I can do it that way. Okay, that's quite cool, I suppose. Oh, I did it wrong. Right, there we go. Ceiling done. Notice there's no change in light. There's no... That just doesn't exist in the game. There just is light everywhere. 2 lamps. So... Indoor. Student desk. Teacher desk. That's one of the things to do. Teacher's desk with a banana on the laptop. That's kind of cool. Right. Now it's super bright. How many student desks? 6. Just 6. Is that all? So you can't build... excuse me. You can't build close up to this wall, but you can get quite close to the back wall. Slightly odd. It does also rather limit what you can build and where. Anyway, that's in place. That's the first classroom built. Relatively happy with that. And accept 6 students. Now, this is where it's going to suddenly look like... So you get to pick which students you want. Okay. Let's get all the ones with yellow on them, because they're less dense. And then pick a couple that are close to being smart. There we go. Oh, I thought I did 6. My bad. I've obviously failed maths. Edit class schedule. So we don't need any teachers at this point. This game is well thought out, as you can tell. Hire 2 teachers. We'll get them next. Oh, that keeps coming up. 2 teachers, 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 teachers. Oh. You and you. Makes sense. That covers all of our classes. Now, assign the schedule. Where the hell is schedule? Calendar? No. Menu, school, classroom. Menu, school, classroom. Menu, school, classroom. Right. Oh, okay. Classroom 1. Between 8 and 10. Okay. So school only goes up to 12:30. That can't be right. Let's start with mathematics. And we'll give that to... Now, annoyingly, I can't see which teacher is good at mathematics. So that would be Jordan Brown. And then... There's not many subjects, I have to admit. Whoa, that seems to have undone all of that. Damn it. Jordan Brown, save that. Now go to staff, and what should we have? Let's go with, I guess, chemistry. No, let's do history. Alex Lewis. Perfect. Start school day by pressing enter. Right, now I can press enter. Yes. So the school day has begun. Game's auto saved. School of Sim. Don't know why there's a big gap at the top and the bottom. That's slightly weird. Classroom 1. Okay. Build a new bathroom. Menu, building, create a 5x6 bathroom. And tile in place. Okay. Building, floor, bathroom tile. Where's the little thing that came up last time telling me what size this is? It hasn't happened, has it? Right. Yeah. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Done. Place one bathroom door. Right, so once you do that, it pops up with all the bits you got to do. Okay. So let's go with standard ceiling, variant whatever again. 5x5. This. Going to be 6x5. Corner wall. That fits there. We're going to have 2 toilets in there. So we're going to go indoor. Find toilets. There they are. It's got to be connected to a wall. Okay. Fair enough. Let's get the wall built first. Doesn't look like you can drag it. It's me forgetting that you can't have straight bits of wall connected together. Got to build these wall sections. These corner sections, rather. Right. Oh, Christ. What happened there? So that's going to have to be a wall section, right? Bathroom corner wall. Now, it's telling me I have to put 4 corner walls in, but I don't need to because I've built it. It's not even registering. Oh, I see. I see. There's a different kind of corner wall is for a bathroom. Why? Why do we have different walls for bathrooms? Oh no, it's got rid of the door. That was silly. So I think we're going to run into a problem here because I've connected the 2 together. But I don't care because it kind of highlights the problem, so to speak. Oh. Bathroom door. Right, show me the doors. There we go. Right. So it's going to really struggle because I don't have 4 bathroom corner walls, but it makes so much more sense to connect the bathroom to the rest of the building, doesn't it? Does in my head anyway. So corridor tile, and it pops it like that. And what to do? I bet you I can't put a wall. Bet you I can't put a door there. That's going to be my next limitation. Will let me put a door there. But at the same time, it won't let me put a wall there. So that's quite limiting. Now this is what I'm saying about the limitation. You can see that it's very basic in its understanding of building rooms, etc. So I can't just put a small piece of wall there. It has to be a corner piece, which obviously doesn't work if you're going to build this in a logical way. I'll see if I can half finish this off. Let's Lamps. Okay, indoor decoration. Is that going to come under? No. General lamp. There. If I put that on the wall, I think I put it on the wall by accident. Oh no, I did put it in the right place. Okay. Move those in by one. Much better. Trash bin. We'll have that. Can't put it against the wall, interestingly. Lots and lots of limitations about building constraints. Sorry, my eyes are literally pouring with water. Get really bad hay fever at the moment. So I haven't put enough wall sections in, and the game can't cope with that. I'm going to see if I can... I'm just going to try and faff this. This is where we're going to have problems. It's two corner pieces. I mean, possibly after the tutorial, it will let us build more freely. And also, these doors don't seem to work. They're just permanently open. So yeah, we got some serious issues, some serious problems in the basic design area. I mean, they've obviously put this together very quickly, which in itself isn't a negative. You know, if you could build quickly, great, but it's got to work. Doors, door. So it doesn't recognize that as a wall tile. So we'll try and extend the corridor slightly and see if I can slam it on that. So again, we have the corner wall problem. You know, I cannot... You can see what I'm doing. There's a classroom connected to a corridor, connected to a bathroom, connected to probably a hallway here, or maybe a small storage room or something like that. This would be the main entrance. This is what I think. This is what I was thinking. This is what the design was supposed to be. And then this would come across here, if I show you what I mean. So the wall would come out. Invalid placement? Really? Why? Why is that an invalid placement? Another restriction. Perhaps because there's no... See, this is the problem. They've really gone down the basic route. A corridor tile and a classroom tile. Now that's fine, but in most games where you can build stuff, you, the builder, gets to decide what kind of tile goes on the floor. But here, the type of tile, the type of wall, not the type of ceiling, strangely enough, but the type of floor tile and wall is entirely dependent on what kind of room you're building. You can't mix and match in any way, shape or form. So you're very restricted in the building sense of this game. And that is, in essence, what quick, basic gameplay development is all about. You know, they haven't sat and thought in great detail about how it works properly. So now I've got to build a cafeteria, 7 by 8, and place a general door. So does that mean there's going to be a cafeteria floor? There is. There we go. So if I go balls to the wind, don't care what you say, I'm going to build it bigger than you said. How's that? Are there cafeteria walls? No. A general wall with half pillar. So basically what they've done, instead of what most quote unquote normal developers would do, which is build a wall section and add the code to make it work in any circumstance, they've come up against problems like, oh, the walls don't fit in the corner section, so they've designed a new thing called a corner section in order to accommodate that problem, which is just daft, isn't it? Daft. And also, you know, I would think windows would be something that you add to a wall. You don't buy a wall with a window in it, do you, in real life? You know what I mean? I'm trying to explain to you the limitations that I could see as a developer and how they've mentally approached it. See, look, there's another wall piece that can't go there because it's in a corner. Silly. Poor design. Poor design. Standard ceiling 3. Which one were we doing? Standard ceiling 1. I can't remember which one we're using. You get the idea, though, right? Now, can I put a wall piece in there? Yay. Oh, no. Well, actually, that kind of gives it a bit of style, doesn't it? That's an accidental misalignment, but in actual fact, it works because it gives it a bit of va-va-voom, although it doesn't work there. So let's get rid of our va-va-voom and build it properly, shall we? God. Oh no, we need windows first. Windows. General windows. There we go. No. Immediately goes in the wrong way round. Oh no, it won't let me. No, it won't let me build that there. What? Max 1 door per cafeteria area. All right, well, screw you then. We will put the doors outside. Bet you now it won't work. Now it because of the limitation in the coding, it will now see this as an incomplete room. Yeah. So as far as it's concerned, there's no door. Maybe I can squeeze a door in over here and sort of bodge it to work. Get rid of that door then. So equally, it doesn't see those walls as walls. Although I've managed to bypass it because it's only supposed to be 7x8 area. So by building it bigger, I've ticked the box for wall pieces. You can see how very simplistic it is. Let's, for example, God, my eyes are leaking like you wouldn't believe. Let's go general wall. No. Corner pillar with a half, whatever it was, right? So it now thinks that I have successfully just thinking I might move those over. Let's put them slightly further out. Hopefully the AI characters can work their way around this. I don't know if they will. So what we've got, what we've built here, see now I'm just sort of playing with it, is an area, you know, sort of like a sound barrier where kids can sit. I can get through there, so they must be able to. So if we put a cafeteria table in there, or two. Wow, the limitations. The limitations. So it will go there. It's just, you've got to sort of force it a bit. There you go. So why it wouldn't go there whilst the wall was there is anybody's guess. I don't think I've changed the way the layout was. I could be wrong. Can we get through there? Yeah. So, right, there you go. It's all a little bit. Oh, it's meant to be a general corner wall. What have I built instead? Oh, it has to be a general corner wall. I can't do a half corner wall. Well, we'll swap out the corner pieces for full corner walls then. There you go. I think actually that looks better, believe it or not. I think that's actually even cooler to look at. So we've got our crappy cafeteria designed. Door lamp. Okay. And then, of course, like all good cafeterias, we have vending machines instead of actual cooking things. Indoor cafeteria. Yeah. Ta-da! You've completed the tutorial. Now you're free to build and expand your school and hire and accept students, etc. Blah, blah, blah. Yeah. Brilliant. So, you could see, hopefully I showed you there very clearly, the severe limitations to their design principle. I can barely see with the amount of flipping water coming out of my eyes. It's insane. So we've got a little tiny bit of an overhang there. It's not exactly what I wanted because the finished element doesn't hang over quite as far as well as I wanted. I wonder if there's a different styles. That's Lord only knows. All totally different. So yeah, Right, enter to end the day. Yes. The school's condition will carry over into tomorrow. So 6 students, 1 class. Only one. Is it because I took the wall out of here and now that's not a complete classroom, so it doesn't work? Let's find out. Start the day. Yeah, classroom 1 is now missing the wall pieces it needs, right? So it cannot be used because it's missing these elements. So let's go wall. Let's go corner wall. And build it inside of that section. It's going to force me to build another wall that I don't want. Just trying to think, can I trick it into letting me have what I want, what it wants? Squeeze another piece in there. So the only place I could put it is there. All right, let's put that in. Now what's extra wall? Yeah, to get some extra wall in that gap. Yes, 1, 2, 4. So I just need 1 extra wall section somewhere. Where exactly? Bosh. So now, in the game's head, because I've built that section there, and that piece of wall there, the classroom is now complete. We'll see if the kids turn up and actually... Oh, here we go, start the day. Yes. So that's the limitation. The game limits you from building something logical and realistic, but is easily tricked into believing that you have done what it's forcing you to do with the most basic and ridiculous of piece, movement, development, whatever. Geez. Okay, can't move it. Right. So I shouldn't have faffed about with that because that's probably broken the system. But anyway, it's only 7:48. Here come the kids. Yep. Okay. So it's easily tricked into believing that it works. So it's a fictitious limitation that they've imposed upon you. It doesn't make any sense. Not only does it not make sense, it's easily tricked. So the kids come in. You've got stress levels, hunger levels, toilet levels, energy levels, stress levels. So, you know, they've thought a little bit about the game design. Who the hell's that? Alex Lewis. Where's she going? Let's go floor. What else we got? We got grass, tiles, pavement, cafeteria, infirmary. Okay, but no staff rooms. Nothing like that. So she just sort of wanders around aimlessly whilst this teacher's teaching. That doesn't stress her out. Although she's getting hungry and needs the toilet a bit. So every single person has needs, which is kind of cool. Again, this room is built using a bit of manipulation. So we've got 2 entrance doors here and a door here. Obviously, we couldn't fix this little problem, having a doorway there. There's no real way of fixing that either, I can't think of. So, yeah, I mean, the concept is a great concept, and I think these guys have the capability to make something really, really very good and entertaining and enjoyable, even challenging, perhaps. But because they seem to be very intent on copy paste, quick as possible, manipulate and get as many games released as possible. I mean, that is a business design, but it's not going to earn you a good reputation. That's my 2 pennies worth for Believable Studios. you know, so much more could be done with this game, given a little bit of thought, a little bit of time, a little bit of effort. But right now, and I appreciate that this is a demo, right now it's very limited, it's very clunky, it's very basic. You know, you can just see the kids, all the characters walking around doing nothing. And also, without the music on, there is no sound whatsoever. He's come in, he's sat down and he's eating whatever the hell that is, which is great and fine. She's just used the loo. She's coming down, she's eating. The teacher's leaving immediately because he doesn't want to get arrested and sent to jail, which is probably the right decision. And their needs sort of pop up on their heads. You know, I could see this being a really good game. The premise is there. It's just the actual design element is severely lacking. And I won't be able to put a wall there. Be foolish. Several children have critical needs. More toilets, more cafeterias. It's not true. There's a seat for everybody to sit down at. So even that doesn't make sense. It's just sort of a bit fictitious. And the way that their history understanding is increasing at a terrible rate of knots. Wow, the teacher desperately needs to go to the toilet. She's at 0 now. Does that mean she just wet herself? And she's super hungry, but she's teaching. So, I mean, she wasn't smart enough to go and get something to eat before her class. You can see where all the problems are. I mean, I don't have to point them out to you. It's obvious, but this is very much a copy and paste, chuck it out quickly kind of game. If the demo is anything to go by. If the full game, which annoys me that I wasn't able to use the full game, but if the full game has, I mean, I know almost for a fact, I can almost guarantee that they didn't eat or drink or go to the toilet before getting back on the bus. And even the teachers get on the bus. That's weird. So, yeah, I can't see that they'll have improved the way the building design stuff works. And it hasn't got enough depth, I doubt, to be fully compelling with only 5 lessons. But again, it's only showing the demo. So it's frustrating because the premise is a great idea. It could be really, really good, I think. But I don't think they really care about it very much. I think they've just come up with a concept idea, built it quickly and chucked it out. That's what it feels like. That's what it looks like. So anyway, these are my thoughts. I've tried to show you why I have these issues with this game. And hopefully that in some way gives you a clear understanding of what needs to happen in this game to make it better. But anyway, let me know your thoughts. Thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next one. Till then, take care. Goodbye for now.
Yo, we're vibing here. Feel that bass. Sim UK, let's embrace this space. Honest reviews from the land of the brave. In the heart of UK, we're feeling the wave. Yeah. Straight from the UK with a playful sound. Sim UK reviews where the truth is found. Ultimate realism, we don't play no games. Simulated life, it's more than just names. We break it down with tutorials so bright. Guides for the players who want to take flight. British and proud, that's how we roll. With a cup in my hand, feeling good in my soul. Sim UK, we're rocking the scene. Honest reviews, you know what I mean. Keeping it real with vibes so right. Living that life under the moonlight. Check the reviews, yeah, they got the truth. No half stepping, just the wisdom of youth. Playful and malad, we cruising along, simulating the vibes, living proud, staying strong, loyal. so right, living that life under the moonlight. Oh, we vibe together on this journey we go. With every tutorial, let your passion flow. From gaming to life, there's wisdom to gain. Sim UK reviews, we're breaking the chain. With bass in the speakers and love in the air. Join the revolution, we'll take you there. We guide you through worlds with knowledge so vast, building the bridges, forgetting the past. Gamers unite in this vibrant terrain, simulating life, breaking every chain. With a cup of tea, cautious but bold, sharing our stories, let the truth unfold. Loyal to our roots, we honor the land, British and proud, standing hand in hand. Sim UK, we're rocking the scene, honest reviews, you know what